Well, in these two pictures, I can appreciate two amazing jobs. Well, but I prefer filmmaker because this kind of job is more exciting. You can meet new person and work with new person. Also, you need a great imagine for creating new scenes, record new scenes. I suppose that being a filmmaker is a hard job. Yeah, for that reason, I feel attracted in this kind of job.
I would prefer to work as scientific as the two people in the second picture because I think it is an important work to do in our lives since they are able to investigate new things in order to improve our healthy lifestyle or food and things like that, or sometimes diseases or illnesses. What I can see in the pictures is that there are a lot of people. And in the first picture, I can see that they look like they are in a concert because it is like a stage. But if I look like closer, I can see there is a TV, which maybe they are transmitting a football game, so people is enjoying that game. While on the second picture, I can see maybe their friends who went to the cinema and they are looking to a terror movie because of their faces. So what I can see on both pictures is that even if they look like enthusiastic or scared, they are spending time together.
In my experience, I prefer the cinema because in the cinema I feel happy, I feel scared, I feel a lot of feelings because of the movie, and also I feel in the same way that the rest of the people.
I will advise students to work as a fitness instructor is easier than the other ones, and in here I think they would need just to practice sport and that's it. What do you think about it?
Well, I consider that being a fitness instructor is a really nice job. They should take this kind of job. They can get a lot of money. What do you think about being car maintenance?
I think this work requires like a lot of knowledge about cars, so I wouldn't recommend that one. Maybe a student would like to work with them, so I wouldn't recommend that one. And what about electrical maintenance? Would you
Well,
advise that one?
yes, I advise them this kind of job because it's really amazing. They can get a lot of money and also they can offer the service for for each house of the neighbors of the rest of the people. What do you think about this kind of first aid? Do you agree that it's a good job?
Yes, I think in from that options that is the most important here because with this one you can like help other people or you can help your family just in case you have like an accident or things like that. You can help your family by yourself, and that's important. And what about woodworking and sewing? I don't consider those ones as an important advice for students. What do you think?
I agree with you because it is a really hard work to do and you need to do a lot of effort. What do you think about cookery?
I like to cook, but I wouldn't advise students. Maybe some students don't like to cook, and that would be a problem. So I wouldn't recommend that one. So can we write to an argument? Can we choose first aid as our final option?
Yes, I'm totally agree.
I think the most interesting for me and the one I would take is fitness instructor since I would like to have like a fitness body and that one would be perfect for me. I also would take maybe first aid to help other people or to help my family and that's it.
Yeah, well, in my case, I consider that being a car maintenance is a really nice job. You can repair your car by yourself and especially offer your service to the rest of the people.
I think the easiest one would be to become a fitness instructor. You just need to practice sport, and that would be all. And the hardest one would be for me car maintenance because you need to know a lot of cars and you need to know what they have inside of them. Maybe for me it would be like a little bit difficult to learn all of those things.
Well, in my case, I consider that something easier is being an instructor because you don't need a lot of studies, think a lot of, and something that is really difficult is being a car maintained because you need a lot of knowledge for doing some reparation.
I think popular courses nowadays are about dance and maybe teaching a foreign language because I have seen some friends that they are taking those kinds of courses and that would be.
Well, in my case, I think that first aid is a very popular job because you can help to another people and feel excited. Um, Being a instructor dance could be an interesting job because you can meet a lot of person and also you can teach some steps of dance.
It would be better for people to do or to work on practical matters since you put into practice what you have learned, and in that way you are able to like teach other people in, if you wanted something or to do something well.
Well, in my case, I consider that if someone wants to learn something, just need to practice, being in practice of touching in real situation, just in this kind of things that person can learn easy and in a real situation.
A creative course I would like to take, even if I haven't mentioned it, is about picture. It's about painting, sorry, because I like to combine some colors and I like to like contrast those ones into paper, and I think that's beautiful.
Well, I think that a great course is learn how to paint a house because most of the time the people pay a lot of money for someone that paint the house but with a good designs, attractive.